What is going on, YouTube? This is Gabe Ramady, aka Goodness Gabe, and I'm here in the beautiful Tulum. And when I say Tulum, it's not El Centro, El Pueblo. We are here in the beach of Tulum where you can sit back, relax, and the exact hotel that I'm staying at is the Dune Boutique Hotel, which is what I want to speak to you about. I'm staying in this beautiful, luxurious suite that has a balcony with the ocean view. You can see yourself. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It says full ocean view. I would call it partial. I'm from Miami. I'm also a realtor, so I know exactly what a full and a partial ocean view is. And it's not just the typical Tulum stay if you want more authentic and local feel of the Mexican culture. But if you want to just sit back, relax, and not have to worry about, you know, driving your car anywhere, doing any groceries, stuff like that, Tulum Beach is the perfect getaway for you. Next up, we're going to be talking about the Grand Cenote. My cenote experience was far from what I expected. Nonetheless, I have to say that one thing that struck me more than anything was how blue the water is. I'm talking about very blue, people. Even look at it too much, I was dying to jump in, so I took off my shirt, my shoes, all that stuff, and boom, splash, just dived in, super cold. So next up, we're the Tulum Ruins, which is super close. It was on the way right next to the Grand Cenote, and it was really nice. It was really cool to see the history of Mexico and how the Mayans kind of inhabited there right before. The Mayans had a really sweet spot right on the hill with the water view. It was really cool. I mean, everything there is kind of deteriorating, but you can still kind of get a really good idea of how they lived and at least what their homes looked like. All right, lastly, I want to talk about Mateos Sports Bar. Basically, Mateos is a sports bar that I did not even look into before I got to Tulum because I was extremely firm on relaxing, basking in the sun, you know, just being one with nature, doing a lot of meditation. But to my surprise and to my great joy, my home team, the Miami Heat, go Heat, the Miami Heat were in the finals during my week in Tulum, so I decided to find whatever sports bar I could find and still feel a little bit safe to see if I can find one on the beach. I thought there was going to be multiple, but there was only one on the entire beach, which is all you need because it wasn't packed. Not too many people seem to be watching sports during vacation. I mean, you know, who does? Alright, so now let's move forward and talking about my experience with Tulum. I was feeling extremely encouraged and very inclined to go out. I was really getting tired of the quarantine and I just wanted to have like a really nice like a disconnect. I was in front of the computer for 10-12 hours a day, so I was like, you know what, I just want to be in front of the beach, and that's exactly what I was looking for. Thankfully though, I was able to do some research and I found out that many hotels and resorts at Tulum, they had workers wake up in the morning and they would go and rake all the seaweed and throughout the day as well, so you really didn't have to worry about any seaweed decomposing in your view or around your stay while you're on vacation. So that was concern number one out of the way, a-okay. Second was my second concern, which was a little bit harder to cope with than anything else, and that is safety, okay? It is to no surprise that Mexico ranks very high with multiple cities as murder capitals all across the globe. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4 cities. There's a lot more than that, and this is not the video. But I went and did some more research, as I always do, to really make sure that I wasn't cheating myself out of an experience. And to my pleasant surprise, over 90 to 95% of the murders in Mexico were extremely unrelated to tourists in any way. I want to go more into why it was such a great experience. I really liked it. Even though it was raining like crazy during my weekend, or my week here in Tulum, I knew it was going to be raining regardless. I had been watching all the stories on Instagram, and I saw that the rain wasn't really fazing anyone here. So if you're worried about rain ruining your vacation here in Tulum, if you're staying on the beach, I would not worry about it at all. All the nightclubs were still popping. The beaches were empty, and that's exactly how you want it. So it was a great experience here in Tulum. If you want to figure out more about me, my adventures, or what type of information I can offer to you, don't hesitate to click subscribe below.